On the 26th of February 2023, I set the land speed record in Kerbal Space Program 2. Unfortunately, I did not hold on to that record for very long. It was beaten by Blitz's intern, who's called Intern, before Blitz then beat it himself with a speed of 615 meters a second. However, this was actually a big brain move by myself, as I intentionally went low with my speed record initially to lure these two architects into doing my trial and error for me, meaning I can use the power of engineering to take back the record and hopefully hold on to it a little bit longer this time. So hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 2. Let's get into single player. We are going to start a new campaign called Land Speed Record. It's not a typo, it's just happened in the past if you're watching this now, technically. And we will not be playing as the UK Space Agency this time. No. We'll be playing as the UK Speed Agency. So, studying both their designs, it seems that size isn't everything. I know, I've been lied to my whole life. So, we're going to start with something reasonably small. At least to start, maybe we will go larger, because I don't think those guys tried yet large. But we're going to start with one of these small cockpits. And it doesn't actually say anything about, like, how much aerodynamic drag it has or anything like that. So I guess we'll just go with this one. Now, I do want to change the color design to be the UK Space Agency's official colors, which for now, until we can add a third color, are just white and red. I mean, Scotland want to leave anyway, so technically I'm not too far off. But for now, the UK Speed Agency does represent Great Britain, so I will try and add some blue somewhere if I can. Anyway, next up we need fuel, and I've actually learned I shouldn't use the Methalox fuels. I can actually go down, and there's a methane one, which is good for our jet engines, and I guess that's the next question. Do I want Methalox rocket engines or do I want to try jets? Because when I tried my widest plane, I got some serious speed. I guess it just comes down to the sort of the weight to thrust ratio, and I don't think that's written anywhere on here, so I actually have to do some maths. So I think this is probably the engine we want to go for. The Vector engine gives us 769 nice thrust at 1 atmosphere, so that should be good. We do need some Methalox fuel for that, so we will use the Methalox fuel tanks. But we're not going to go super large, I don't think. I think we'll go medium sized, probably just like that for now. We'll shove that on the back. I'm then going to add some fairly big wings to be sort of sturdy. So although we will lower our aerodynamics here, I think the sturdiness is probably more important. So we'll go quite wide with those wings. So we basically have a plane at the moment. We just need some wheels. And that's why the wings are so wide, because I'm going to put the wheels out there just to sort of give us a bit of stability. So if I put them sort of far back, I'm hoping when I turn on the center of mass, yeah, we may need our wheels a little bit further back. I'll tell you what I could do. I could just reduce the wing angle so they're pointed back more, and then just move the wheels like that. So wheels behind center of mass. We've also got tiny wheel at the front. Another thing that I have learned, turn off auto friction control. I assume turn it down to 0 as well. Don't really know. I mean, perhaps I will actually do like 2 wings and then we'll have a like 4-wheel drive. Well, not 4-wheel drive. We're driven by a rocket map, but a 4-wheeled car rather than a 3. I mean, I feel like this land speed record is like, we're doing a trike. The trike speed record. And then we're going to pick a sensible name for this, not the fly safe, because we're not flying. I feel like that's a perfect representation of the UK Speed Agency. Right, let's launch. So first off, SAS goes off. We have a quick check on Bill. Everything looking all right in there, mate? Yep, thought so. And then we go. Oh my goodness, that's quite fast. That's actually quite fast. I don't want to take off. I don't want to take off. All right, so now we'll slow it down. We nearly beat it already. Oh, we blew up. I don't know if anyone saw that speed though. That was over 600. All right, so I'm going to go again, but I am actually... Oh no, that doesn't count. I left SAS on. Sorry. Oh look, fuel ran out straight away. Oh, we could potentially put more fuel in, which is exactly what we learned. Flight status. All right, so just to confirm, what we did learn is we can potentially use more fuel, but we probably want more stability. I'm not sure this wheel at the front is going to do it. So what I might do, what I'm sort of thinking, we take the wing off. Well, we take everything off actually, and then we add more Methalox. So did we use... Okay, so we used that one, which has 2 tons of Methalox. Oh my goodness, we got through that quick. So yeah, if we double the amount of Methalox in there, I mean, I don't think we got even halfway along the runway. So we'll try that one instead. And then what I would rather do, if possible. I mean, it's still quite short. But if I put these wings sort of at the back, then can I put more up there and then change the angle so they go forwards like that? Then get rid of that wheel, which you don't need. I'll tell you what, I might actually make these wheels, get rid of the old friction control on them. I don't actually know what friction control does. Apparently, I just don't want it though. Oh, an auto adjust steering. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. So let's see if this is more stable. So, oh, it's looking good. Look at the speed. 300, 400, 500. Okay, I'm going to slow down now. It's a 550 easy. Oh, no. Oh, my. What the? 171 Gs. It went 5 kilometers. Just wow. Yeah, okay. Let's, so structural failure on the linkage between the Le Pour 250 and the Flut 800. So I think that's the wing and the fuel tank. So basically my wings came off essentially. But what I'm thinking I might do, I might use my old flippy flappies just to give me some downforce. So I think if I do that. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Didn't quite work as intended. But if I do the other way, then we'll take off, won't we? Oh no, we'll just head straight toward. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's not what I wanted it to do. Hang on. Oh wait, we survived. We set a record. We recover vehicle. What was our speed? 114 meters a second. Well, we'll get there. So what I'm thinking, we pull up like that essentially. I thought this would just take off, but it seemed pretty sturdy before. So we definitely haven't taken off. Oh, we are bouncing, and we're out of fuel. Okay, if we can just not crash. What's brake? B. We'll hold B to brake. Okay, so this will actually be a legit speed. So recover vessel, yes. I've beaten my own record with that. 384 meters a second. However, if I just don't use any flaps at all and it just doesn't blow up, then we can go way faster. So, oh, it's shaking. We're up to 500, 600. Right, slow down. No! Why does it take off when I slow down? So I think I just need to make this aerodynamically worse. So if I make the wing angle even stupider like that, and then do the same with the rear one, then what if we put the wheels like right on the end? That's going to be more stable, right? Sort of. We just slide these back a bit as well. Right, I'm actually feeling reasonably confident about this, although I'm a bit worried the extra length we've got, we might actually like flex our body into the ground, but let's see what happens. So I've got to steer left a little bit. It's wobbling. I'm not going to touch up or down or change the speed. We're just going to see. Man, we got over 800, and then Kerbal Physics took hold and we went up to 14. But that was over 800. We just need to not take off. My question, will SAS actually help me? The Stability Assist System. I mean, typically I found it more of a hindrance than a help, but let's see if it does actually help. I mean, at high speeds, it might. It might. We are wibbling. Bill looks happy. He's enjoying himself. As long as we don't take up. I think that fizzled. Right, so before we go back to the drawing board, I'm going to do one more attempt, and I'm just going to try and get to 615 if I can, and then stop. If I can slow down after that, we're good. So we're up to 615, easy. Slowing down. Brakes on. Oh no, we might need parachutes. Oh, that's the C. Okay, I think we're going to add some parachutes. Now, this will add a bit of weight, but I think it should be fine. Do I go with drogue chutes or normal? I don't actually have a node for the normal to fit, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, we can do these though. Okay, let's wang 2 of those on. Probably like that. 1 on either side. And then we put those up there. So hopefully that should slow us down. Right, come on, Matt. Keep her straight. Right, we're good. I fired the parachutes. Why didn't they come out? Ah, because they're set to altitudes and stuff. Okay, I tell you what. Maybe they're not the ones for me. I think drogue chutes. I feel like they're like the apprentice chute, but they do work. Like just stick them on and they'll come out. Right, chutes. Why are they not coming out? Is it because they're like a little bit in the wing? So that's all that's left, a wheel. That was really unfortunate. All I can think is because they're sort of in the wing that they're not coming out. So if we just shove them up there. Why don't my parachutes work? All right, let's have a look at the settings of these. Deploy mode safe. Well, that's probably not helping. It's got to be risky. Just won't happen for some reason. I can't slow down with parachutes. I mean, alternatively, there is another way of doing this. So first I want to check that it is actually the parachute's fault. if that makes sense. So I could swap that cockpit. If I grab those and the wings, and then we delete that, we swap it with, let's say, that one. And then on the front, we can probably just shove a big parachute. I'd rather it not be on the front, but it is what it is. So I think I'll try a drogue chute first, because they're meant to slow you down. So maybe that can be launched at a higher speed. Oh man, we are a lot slower. Whoa, wheel, that wasn't very good, was it? So it turns out the lack of point on the front massively slowed us down due to the aerodynamics, I imagine. So let's just try that parachute compared to this one. I mean, it's slightly pointier, probably not enough. I mean, we'll try the slightly pointier one. I might just actually deploy it first and just see if it actually does work. Yeah, no parachute has been deployed. Oh, they do, just at a lower speed. Ah, so I'm going too fast for the parachutes to do anything. From the looks at it, the big parachute came out at the same time as these drogue ones on the back. So I guess for now, I'm just going to do a speed test on this with the pointier parachute. See how fast we go. So we're up to 6 and then it goes up in the air. Okay, I think I'm going back to the more aerodynamic design. Then to add some slow, I'm going to need some thrusters facing forward, I guess. So I assume, do they still have air brakes? Don't see an air brake. Do I want to brake from the back or from the front? I feel like the back, actually. So if I do 4 times symmetry, but rotate... So with that way around, I feel like this is going to actually make us a lot slower. So we've now got that. Question is, will the bottom actually touch the ground? It might do. Oh, no, should be fine, actually. It might bounce, though, but let's see. So up to 350, 400. Oh, we're going a lot slower. We're going so much slower. We only got to 400-ish. And not only that, we now don't have fuel to fire the other rockets. Oh, there's some chutes. There's some chutes. A little bit too late, and it exploded again. So rockets to slow down, not ideal. What I'm thinking now, maybe if I do just fly and then land, that will sort of be fine. Now these wings keep falling off, so if I once again
lower my voice to get the struts going on. Oh yeah, strutting those wings. Make that structurally sound.
But yeah, I imagine this front end is where a lot of the issues are happening. So if that's connected there, perhaps they can't get ripped off. Only one way to find out if we made this thing stronger. Let's launch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it worked. It worked. It sort of worked. I mean, we went up into the air, but if we land and we don't die, that counts as a success. Where's Bill? Oh my god. Hang on. I can see Bill. Bill's fine. He's skiving off work. It says he's not there anymore, but he's there. Look, he's smiling. Dirty skiver Bill. Right, all I'm going to do, I'm going to swap these chutes with the proper chutes. And I'm actually thinking if I put these on each corner, I can technically land on my wheels, right? So if these just go like there, and 2 more up on those corners, this could work. Right, parachutes away. I think we got a hell of a speed there, but this is the real test that I was aiming for. Oh, why are we that orientation? I thought the parachutes would level us out a bit. Look at Bill's face, by the way. He is absolutely loving life. As long as this is a soft landing, I'm not actually going to complain. I mean, we're upside down, I'll give you that. But UK Speed Agency, they've done it. Let's recover the vessel and check our speed. Oh, he's only gone and done it. 760 meters a second. And we're only just getting started. Now we know that struts will stop our wings coming off. We can go faster. Trust me, I'm an engineer. And if you like terrible engineering puns, check out my merch store where we've got loads of them. Use code BOOSH for 10% off. Right, so what I'm thinking next is we go way bigger than this. So we'll take what we've learned, but we will completely delete everything. So we need aerodynamics, but then I want to get to a bigger fuel tank as possible. So if we try that with the biggest engine there is in the game, the Mammoth 2, that will give us 3,700 kilonewtons of thrust. Oh man, that is a big boy. That is a big boy. Right, and then we just try and do similar what we did with the wings previously. So if we come out there with those, do that, then go to the back. The trouble with this is they're going to be slightly higher, so I might need to angle them down a little bit. Or actually, I could probably just move them down by doing that. Yeah, there we go. So we tip these ones backwards. We're going to use slightly larger wheels this time. So let's try that. It sort of looks like an F1 car of the future, perhaps. Maybe not with those wheels, but let's call this the F69. So it's loading up. Oh, the wings just came off. Okay, maybe I need to strut the wings first. Okay, front ones are stitched on. Rear ones are nearly stitched on. Okay, so this time when we load up, oh boy, it's got some flex. It has some flex and a half. Let's turn SAS off. I feel like that's probably because this is full up of fuel and we're definitely not going to need it. Let's launch anyway and then see sort of how our fuel gets on. And I guess also try and see how the actual speed looks. I mean, it's going for it. It hasn't taken off yet. I think it's got too much weight to take off. We're about a third of the way through the fuel and there's the end of the runway. So we can use a lot of it. Right, parachute. Yay, it saved Bill's life. For some reason, though, I can't recover the vehicle. Don't know why. So let's make this thing lighter by going into the fuel. And we're just going to turn it down to like that. Now you can see still bending, but I don't know. More power might work. This is the only way to find out by doing an actual test. Oh, it's really, really wanting to drift. Or did it? No, just wanted to go on the other runway. Speed actually picking up quite nicely. We're up to 600. Okay, we died. Yeah, so 586 before it all went wrong. Right, so we learned the big isn't always better, but I do have one more idea before we try and tweak the original design. I feel like it's worth trying lots of different designs that haven't been tried by others yet. So that involves one of these, adding monopropellant. I feel like it's something I haven't really fiddled with yet. But the name of this next vessel is the Fastest Shape, and we'll be seeing just how fast we can go. So first off, oh no, the ball fell off. Oh no, they both, oh dear. So here it is. It's exciting. Let's turn SAS off. Let's calm it down a bit. So monopropellant go. That's a little bit of movement, but then the main thruster, boosh. Let's make the Fastest Shape set the land speed record. Come on, Bill. You got this, mate. Oh, no. Oh, what did we learn? Perhaps strong and speed are not mutually beneficial. Let's revert to the VAB. So another possible solution is using what I've learned today, plus with what I learned last time, which is adding loads of wheels for safety could really help us. So we know one of those bodies is sort of enough fuel to get us down the line. So let's just up the symmetry to 8. Let's add those at the front and then those at the back, the vector engine there, and then that might actually be enough. We might not need the parachutes and everything else, although maybe we will. Okay, first thoughts, there's a bit too much weight at the back compared to the front. Anyway, oh my, what the frig? It just launched straight up. How is this thing so Is that because SAS is on? Let's turn SAS off. No, it just there's so much power. Okay, so I reckon I can probably just grab these wheels and then rotate them that way, because then that's sitting behind the center of mass. That should be way better. So yeah, that looks good. Okay, so first launch with SAS on. Let's sort of hope that this doesn't set the land speed right. Okay, it doesn't at all. It is safe though. It is. Oh, it might not be safe now. What you doing, Bill? If you land on your wheels. Okay, never mind. So this time without SAS, because I think SAS sort of tries to like keep you flat. That was better. We're definitely missing the downforce with this design. So potentially we add a load of wings, because we know it's going to rock around. But if we do that, it just might help it stay like straight and perhaps not take off as much. So off we go. Okay, I'm thinking longer. It really needs to be longer. So if we go for that instead, no, we don't want the name to be fly safe. Why does it always revert to that? Don't fly safe, because we don't want it to fly at all. And look at SAS trying to control this thing. No, SAS, turn yourself off. Calm down. Right, this is looking a lot better. Oh my goodness, it was working well. What I'm thinking, longer, perhaps lose the wings or maybe do less wings. Like this actually looks pretty decent in my opinion. Like, I don't mind it bouncing. It's when it does the big spin I don't like. So I put 4-way stabilizer at the front and the back. I don't really want to try and control them though. I just want it to help it stay true. Let's see if it helps. The other thing I might want to do as well is turn the friction control off on the wheels. This is not going great actually. It really didn't go great. And after my pun, the game has completely frozen. Oh. My bad. So we're going to go back to original design. We're going to make it twice as long because I want twice the fuel. Because then I want to shove one of those down and shove twice the thrust at the back. So we got 2 vector engines like that. We've then got our wheels and parachutes. I'm not gonna have a tail wing this time. We'll see how that pans out. But we will have a fancy new name for this one as well. I've just realized I made a fatal mistake in that we launched the parachutes on the same stage as the rockets. So 1 second. I was so busy thinking about architects by abusing intern that I became one myself. Not fair. Anyway, oh, look at the speed. Look at the speed. 700. Oh, so we are well and truly going down the runway. 800, 900. Oh, that was so close. I parachuted. We didn't quite survive. It's like so stable at low speeds. Like, it's pretty crazy. Yes, yes. Okay, parachutes, parachutes. Save Bill, save Bill. This could count. Wait, the parachutes aren't connected to Bill. He's okay though. The UK Speed Agency has done it. You could say we winged it. Get it? Because there's a wing. We winged it. Never mind. Let's recover the entire vessel. Yep. Okay, recovered. Oh, and there we go. The new land speed record, 910 meters a second. However, you'll notice we're not quite at the end of the runway. So if we can make it go a little bit further, we might be okay. Let's revert to the VAB. Let's try some other tweaks. Like perhaps we should try making these wings point the other direction. Right, so front wings are like that now. Rear ones are going to stay further back just because the center of mass, I want it to be sort of in the middle of these wheels. I am worried though, that's going to give us a lot more lift. Like it's trying to find the balance between providing us downforce but not taking off. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So is this going to be more or less stable than before? I tell you what. Until that point, it was way more stable. Yeah, and I haven't even stitched these wings on, by the way. They are literally just staying on through the power of engineering. So let's make these narrower and thinner, which I imagine will make them cut through the air better. So we'll go with that, where we now have paper thin wings. Will that give us more speed but less stability? There's only one way to find out in this game, and that is to go for it. So we're up to 600, 700, 800... Oh, we hit 1,000. Oh, parachute, parachute. No! We had a really good shot. Sorry, I'm going to stop using that one. Right, if we could just stay on the runway, I think we're looking good. Right, pull up. Parachutes. Okay, we're actually in one piece. Nothing broke off yet, I don't think. Bill's happy. I'm happy. Parachutes are happy. I think as long as we don't go in the water, this is a legit land speed record attempt. The question would be, what is our speed? So recover vessel, confirm 1,064 meters a second. Bravo, bravo indeed. So here we have it, the land speed record vehicle. What an absolute beast. Oh no, we've gone off the track. Stay on the track. Oh no, it's hard to steer when not looking where you're going. Still, if you guys enjoyed, boost the like button. But for now, I'll say peace, love, and land speed records. Bye guys.